Okay, so quick word here today. In Proverbs, it says that wise men turn away wrath. And it also says that wise men hold back their feelings, but a foolish man vents all of his feelings. And this is significant because when we're dealing with authority, we're dealing with powers in the world. It could be any authority that is over us. A lot of times we don't feel like we're being treated properly by them, maybe. I'm sure that's something that all of us deal with at times with the authorities in the world. It could be any kind of authority. It could be your parents. It could be government. It could be your bosses or something at work. It could be church leaders, okay? It could be anybody that's kind of treating you unfairly or trying to control you in some way that's not right, right? Is that when we walk in wisdom, we actually diffuse the wrath that person might want to put upon us. All right, and it says that wise men, this is what is typical of a wise man, is that they hold back their feelings. Oftentimes when we're in a trial, we're in an argument, or we're being treated unfairly, especially when it comes to people who have authority over us in some way, what we want to do in our flesh's desire is to just spew all of our feelings out, maybe start accusing, maybe start saying this is unfair and that is fair, and I just feel like this, and I just feel like that, and I feel like, all these things. And that's not going to turn away wrath. It's actually going to spur wrath, to just share everything that's going on inside of us, all of our emotions, right? And it can really make the situation worse. So I think that is not wisdom. It's not wisdom when we do that, and it just makes things worse. But a wise man holds his feelings in. Okay, he has self-control over his tongue, and he holds the feelings in. And this is significant because it takes perseverance, it takes patience. It takes patience to hold your feelings in like that and not express yourself exactly how you want to in the moment, with your emotions. And so in Proverbs it says, by long forbearance, a ruler is persuaded. By long forbearance, a ruler is persuaded. So when a person is being mistreated for a long period of time by the same group or people, whatever, and they continue to walk in wisdom and self-control and patience, this will, over time, it might not be overnight, but over time, it will persuade that ruler and kind of move his heart a little bit to maybe give more favor to that person who they've been mistreating for so long. And we want to do this always by being gentle. By being gentle with our words, because a gentle tongue breaks a bone. Meaning our gentle speech, our gentle responses will actually be our most powerful weapon. We're not trying to hurt anyone. We're trying actually to manifest the humility of God and the fruits of the Spirit, and act righteously and obey our authorities by being respectful. So we respond with a gentle tongue, and it's that gentleness that's actually going to affect them the most. It'll break their bone. It'll expose what's going on the inside. When the bone is broken, the bone marrow is exposed, and that bone marrow is actually where the DNA and the blood is produced that gives life to the whole body. It's like the heart inside. And the way that God does this, he's trying to cultivate perseverance. And we know that trials produce perseverance. Trials produce patience and perseverance. So when we're going through these trials, we know that God is cultivating and increasing our ability to walk in patience and persevere through affliction, through all this weight and this persecution that's being placed on us, maybe through the world. And it's going to better equip us to overcome rulers, to persuade rulers, and to give the authority in the kingdom back to the one who truly has authority over all authorities, which is Jesus Christ, whom all things have been handed over to him. And this is significant because right now, we talk about government and we talk about authorities so much and how we want to overthrow them because we see if there is unrighteous government that it's affecting the people. And it says that a wicked ruler makes the people want to run and hide. But when a wise man, when a righteous king is in charge, there is rejoicing in the land. And so in Proverbs, it says that a land in rebellion has many rulers. So if we complain much about having too much authority over our lives, too many rulers in government, the only reason is because there is sin, there is rebellion in the general masses of the people that has brought this government and judgment of authority upon them, and there is more control over them and more bondage because of their own rebellion. But if we change the way we interact with our rulers, and we start to be more wise, to hold back our feelings, to be gentle, and to have long forbearance and perseverance and patience with them and kindness, we'll actually be giving the kingdom of heaven back over to our Lord Jesus because we'll find grace and favor in the eyes of the rulers of the world, whether it be at our work, in government, our parents, our church leaders, whoever they are that we don't agree with their ways. These are some ways that God would like us to obey him in so that we may overcome, so that we would overcome and that the glory of God will be manifest and shown through us.